Welcome back to your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. Yanks win, avoid elimination. They live to see another day. They beat Toronto 9-6 on Tuesday night. They slugged their way back into the series. Judge is finally here, hitting a massive 3-run homer to tie the game. This game was nuts. A lot of back and forth. Did not start off well. Rodon was bad, but they get the win. They force a Game 4 tonight. Cam Schlittler's on the bump. And this was I'll get into why this was not just a big win because they avoided elimination, but how they won, how this game transpired, and really what it means for Game 4 and the rest of the series. John Snyder, the manager for the Blue Jays, went for it last night. Similar to how Cora went for it in Game 2 and couldn't get it done, and then they got Schlittler in Game 3. I think other managers know how good Cam Schlittler is and how dominant he can be if he's on, and you just want to avoid that at all costs. And he went for it last night. I mean, they had a 6-1 lead. And the Yankees slowly but surely came back. I'll walk you through it. So let's get into it. So the final score is 9-6. They just didn't quit. They just didn't quit. Now I think there was an inflection point, in my view, where. So first of all, Rodon is getting absolutely pounded. I think we talked about it. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hits a bomb in the top of the first to go up 2-0 on a hanging changeup. I think he was 10 for 17 against Rodon coming into this game with a home run. I talked about it yesterday. Just a hanging changeup, literally right over the heart of the plate, and Guerrero didn't miss it. I think he's hitting 900 this series with an OPS of over 2.2 something. I mean, it's just ridiculous. 427 feet. He absolutely crushes it. And no doubter, he's the second player in MLB history with a home run and multiple RBIs in each of his 3 games of a single postseason. Last time someone did that, Hank Aaron, 1969. And just Rodon was not sharp. Clearly did not have it early. And you saw that. Stanton gets an RBI single to make it 2-1. Bieber isn't really sharp. Varsho gets an RBI single. Clement gets another base hit. Santander gets a 2-run single. So at this point, it's 6-2, bottom 3. And Judge comes up against Bieber and smokes a double off the left field wall on a pitch that was completely inside. He just absolutely turns on it, slides into second. So there you're like, okay, Judge is slugging an extra base hit. That is a really, really good sign. It's still 6-3. So bottom 4, this is the inflection point. Bottom 4, 6-3. Austin Barger comes in, third base, a pop fly to left field, shallow left field, off the bat of Austin Wells. This is probably Schneider's ball in left field. He doesn't call him off. Barger misplays it, hits off his glove, does not make the play. This is with 2 outs, by the way, and makes a huge error. Wells goes into second base. And at this point, I'm like, errors are so magnified in the postseason. Like, you can feel it. You can feel it all over the ballpark. You were like, that was a mistake. Can the Yankees capitalize it? They're only 3 runs down. It's bottom of the 4th. This game was long. There was a lot of runs scored early. Even when it was the 3rd or 4th inning, you're like, there's still a ton of game left. But that error, Barger's drop in the bottom of the 4th, opened the door. And the Yankees took advantage of it because Varland comes in to pitch to Judge. It is 6-3, and Varland throws a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. This ball is well inside. If you watch the replay, this ball is 3 to 4 inches inside. inside, 100 miles an hour. Judge turns on it, pulls his hands in, turns on it, crushes it, and it nails the foul pole. Not the netting, not like the screen on the right side of the foul pole in left field. I mean the actual pole. Hits off the pole, bangs off. The crowd goes insane. Yankees dugout erupts. They come alive. And 3-run homer finally has his postseason moment and crushes a 3-run homer, ties it at 6 in the fourth. Then it's game on. At that point, you go, okay. And he looks right into the camera, points, and he knows that you know that he knows, hey, I know I haven't been great in the playoffs, but I just hit the biggest home run of my career, probably, postseason career. He has 6 home runs when facing elimination, Judge does, tying David Ortiz for the most in postseason history. So, really great job by him. Then he makes a diving catch in right field, a ball smoked off of Anthony Santander. And then after that, they have the momentum. Chisholm comes up in the bottom of the 5th and hits a no-doubter, beautiful bat flip. I mean, just 10 out of 10. Crushes it off of Varland. Varland knows it immediately. It's a fastball literally right down the middle, knee-high. Chisholm likes him low and crushes it. 7-6, Yanks take the lead. And they didn't look back from there, and frankly, I didn't think they were. I thought they were off and running. Wells adds a single in the 5th, an RBI single. Rice adds a sac fly to make it 9-6. And then, Bednar shuts the door in a great diving play from Jose Caballero at third base to end the game. So, that is your ball game. Judge was phenomenal. He had his moment. He had his game. He came up when it mattered most. 3 for 4, home run, double, walk, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. He got it done. All rise for Aaron Judge. He delivered, and he's got to deliver again tonight. But I think that Judge is expected to do this. I think we've been waiting for it. I think the unsung hero of this game was the bullpen. Because if you look, at the box score, Rodon was terrible. Rodon went 2 1/3 inning and gave up 6. He was terrible. He was not good. At that point, the rest of the game, from the 3rd inning on, the bullpen was nails. They gave up nothing. They shut that team down. They shut down Guerrero, shut down Springer. I think Springer was 0 for 4. They shut down that team. Fernando Cruz, an inning and a third, 3 strikeouts, no earned runs. Doval, an inning pitch, 1 strikeout, no earned runs. Tim Hill was great with a strikeout, an inning and a third. Devin Williams looked fantastic, an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts. Really good fastball, being aggressive with his fastball in the zone. I think people were really sitting on that changeup, and he just pounded the zone with fastballs. Really aggressively up in the zone, getting guys to chase, because I think people were just sitting on there. I think that's a really smart move, being more aggressive. You throw 96, 97 miles an hour, everyone's waiting for that changeup. Don't give it to him. Just blow it right past him, and he did that a couple times, busting lefties inside. And again, I talked about this yesterday. Get the ball to Bednar, and they did that. 6 2/3 innings pitched, no earned runs. Williams, an inning and a third, 2 strikeouts, no earned runs. Bednar comes in for an inning and 2/3, 2 strikeouts. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. Force a game 4 tonight. And it should be interesting because, like I said earlier in the show, John Schneider, he went for it in this game. Okay? He blew a lot of guys in his bullpen. Bieber goes 2 2/3, gives up 2 earned runs. And then he brings in Flaherty. Varland was terrible, gives up multiple home runs to Judge. And then Chisholm. Fisher comes in. Then he brings in Little, Rodriguez, Nance. He emptied his bullpen. He wanted to end this series on Tuesday night. He could not do it. So now, it's not ideal going down 6-1, but the way it played out really played in the Yankees' favor. The fact that they won the game, It looks like they got their slug back. Aaron Judge is now playing with supreme confidence. And now they have to do another bullpen game. And they have to face Cam Schlittler, who was absolutely incredible last time at Yankee Stadium. And he's going tonight against a team who's doing another bullpen game and a team that basically emptied all their high-leverage relievers the night before. So good luck to the Blue Jays tonight. The Yankees have all the momentum. They definitely have the advantage. I'm not saying they're going to win this series, but I think they have a very good chance of getting to a Game 5. I have supreme confidence in Schlittler. I'm really confident that Judge finally got that monkey off his back and he had a huge hit when they absolutely needed it in an elimination game, a 3-run bomb to tie it. When he hit that, I was like, I think they got it. I think the momentum has shifted. That error by Barger was the tipping point for this entire game. It was huge. And it's really on Schneider for not calling him off, because that's probably the left fielder's ball and not the third baseman. But Yanks get it done tonight. Schlittler versus the bullpen. I'm not exactly sure what the matchup is necessarily. 7 p.m. Eastern start tonight on FS1. I'm looking at right now like what they have, and obviously Schlittler is definitely going. Who are the starting pitchers? Well, I mean, it's not Varland because he threw yesterday. Schlittler is 4-3, 2.96 ERA in the regular season. However, as we know, he threw 8 dominant shutout innings against the Red Sox just a few days ago and had his best outing of his career. So I look for him to have another great outing. We'll see what happens, but the Yanks win Game 4 tonight. I will be here to recap it for you tomorrow. Hopefully we're talking about a Yankees win, enjoying an off day, and then heading back to Toronto where we have not been good. I think we're 1-8 there, but anything can happen in Game 5. Anything can happen in the elimination game for both teams. So, and everyone will be all hands on deck, and it will be exciting, and that place will be rocking. But I know Yankee Stadium will be rocking tonight. I really think the Yankees win tonight, and I think they really can, because I have a lot of confidence in Schlittler and the fact that when Judge hits and he slugs, the rest of that lineup just relaxes. I feel it. Any Yankees fan will tell you. Now, there's no, the sabermetricians and analytics will say there is no such thing as, hitting is contagious or whatever. All I know is this: when Judge hits, the rest of that team seems to hit. I don't have the data to back that up. I just watch every Yankee game, and I can tell you right now that when Judge hits, the rest of that lineup relaxes and, goes up there with a nice approach and doesn't try to do too much, and they have a lot of success. And it looks like he may have gotten that monkey off his back. And Schneider knew it. When he hit that 3-home run, Schneider was like, well, let's go. I'm going to keep this at 6. I am going to try to end this now because I do not want a crazy Yankee Stadium with now Judges hitting home runs and slugging. And if we lose this game, we got Cam Schlittler tomorrow. I want to end this now. Similar to Cora in the Red Sox series in Game 2. He couldn't do it. He ended up losing that series. We'll see what happens for the Jays. But tonight is going to be crazy. I can't wait to watch it. This has been your Yankees Latest. I'm your host, John Laloggia. I will be here tomorrow morning to recap Game 4. Hopefully we're talking about Yankees win and on to Toronto. But we'll see tonight. It all starts with Cam Schlittler, and I think he's going to be pretty good. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.